why do we teach Algebra 1 between September and June and assume that that body of knowledge will be learned at the same pace by everyone in the room at the same rate, and they'll be successful moving on, when we know it's not true?
If you're not pushing, if you're not doing things that cause you to say, that worked but that didn't, you're probably not going too far afield. So I think we really want to be sure that we're doing that.
Teachers can easily place their value in content units, the content that they teach, as opposed to investing themselves in methods that are really divorced from content. And I think that's a big move for a lot of teachers to make. But if they can make it, then great teaching becomes defined as a set of skills that is independent of content and really independent of ego.
The center is the research and development arm of St. Andrews, with a particular focus of bringing educational neuroscience, that's researching developmental psychology, cognitive science, and education, to each of our teachers to enhance their instructional practice. And we believe strongly that if a 21st century school is not thinking about how kids learn, how the brain actually works through all the great neuroscience that's out there, then it's not helping all students meet their potential.
Is that teachers feel that they need to be experts, which is a good thing, and they interpret expertise to mean knowing everything in their field, and so they're uncomfortable if students ask questions that they don't know the answer to. But we are very eager for students to ask questions that we don't know the answer to, and that perhaps that no one knows the answer to.
Said, we can do this, and you can do this, and kind of pointed me in the right direction, and I just went with it. I created a template for the kids and said, this is what we're going to do. I don't know how it's going to turn out. I said, but you know what, we'll either succeed or fail together, and that was it.
Be prepared, you will mess up. Get started and be prepared to start small. You don't have to start with the whole answer. And you're going to mess up and then you're going to pick yourself up. And that's it.
So we are doing blended learning. We are implementing fully online courses. And it's that connect of those, but also having that freedom and opportunity to evolve and change. It's like flying the airplane and still building it.
There's that interaction of commenting in a thread to other students who are not necessarily in this school, that they're excited because they will go on and they'll take a topic and they'll just go on. Some will say, can I write 5 pages? I said, honey, if you want to write 5 pages to cover that topic, I'm good with that.
And encourage them to reach out online, on Twitter and things like that. Yesterday we started Tweeter of the Day, so the students are talking to people around the world.
Days where I'll give a topic that's broad, and in the past the boys have come up with their own guiding question where they have to find a problem in order to solve a problem. So I allow them, complete ownership.
Parents, if they came in and sat on the lesson, they would say, well, I don't see a teacher doing any teaching at all, because really the kids become the star of the show and the teachers are supporting them versus the teacher being up front and being the star while the kids listen.
I just think if you have the courage to push through the initial resistance to change, the other side is lovely, and more often than not you look back and go, what were we so worried about?
Innovative means doing what John Dewey told us to do 100 years ago.
Right.
We should think about that now.
The teacher isn't just a teacher, they're like a lead learner.
I think learning starts when you're born and stops when you're dead.